Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. We're over here on the test server, link in the description if you want to know how to get onto it because it's always asked. But we're checking out the test server because there's some new patch notes and I feel like Nemora could be busted after this one. I'm so keen to see what happens, but we've got that and more, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's go to the mail. Let's check these patch notes. Like I said, I'm pretty pumped. We just did a video on Nemora and we'll get to it anyway. So what do we got in this one? Autumn has arrived. Check out the new autumn theme in the Ranhorn and the Dark Forest and the Oak Inn. They always do these little ones well. I actually like the seasonal ones they do, so hopefully it looks cool. Added the adventure Muriel's Nightmare. Muriel's Nightmare, a common Belinda. To the Voyage of Wonders feature, cool beans. We get that. That's going to be, it's been a week away for that to actually launch. Added the adventure, the Trembling Highlands to the Wandering Balloon. Cool stuff. Once you finish chapter 23, you can go ahead and get some nice goodies from that one. Added the new artifact blessing feature that allows multiple heroes to equip an artifact simultaneously. Strengthening the artifact will allow for even more heroes to use it simultaneously. Now, I'm curious to see how this works, whether they can go into combat with each other. If you can have multiple heroes with the same artifact in the same combat, it's going to change things. Honestly, I'd be pumped if it's just like, okay, these heroes I never really used together, but they both use Jura's Blade. Let me have them both have Jura's Blade so I don't have to keep swapping for like boss battles and campaign and tower and faction towers and stuff like that. That would really make me happy. But if you can actually use the same one, if you can have multiple heroes in the battle with the same artifact on them, that's going to be really interesting. I can see the Link getting really abused, having, you know, Soros there with Blade with another thing in the front line with the Blade gaining attack, which is going to get linked through the twins. I just feel like twins with a double Blade front row is going to be like insane if that's the case. We'll have to wait and see, because it doesn't really state that. Added a permanent activation function for the hero union system. When players possess heroes that meet the union's conditions, the union shall be permanently activated. Thank you. This is like one of those things that like seems obsolete, but holy crap, it's so good. Like, that is a good quality of life. I hate that when you're like playing through like I'm just off, and then you go to the union. It's like, why have I got no union? Like, I used to have that, it's gone, you know, it was always with the legendary tier heroes, because you'd get them from a friend when they were legendary plus, and then obviously that friend would feed them, and then you'd have nothing. So that is fantastic. That is a good quality of life. I'm actually too happy about that, but that's cool. This is another good one. The quality of life in this one is like, it doesn't seem like a massive update because there's no new big events or anything like that, but the quality of life is, there's been a lot of good stuff go into this one. Added a new smart selections feature to the Oak Inn. Once players have 5 or more hero rooms, the smart select feature can be used quickly and conveniently to allocate furniture placements. So pumped for this. This should be, hopefully it works the way I think it does. So like, some of my heroes I haven't got ascended yet, but I've got pieces of furniture for them. So for instance, my Leica on my Celestial Hypergene account, I'm getting her furniture, but I haven't got her ascended, so she can't wear it. I'm hoping that when this button comes in, it's just like the home page of your inn, you click it and then it'll reshuffle things. I'm hoping if like my Eron's wearing a Leica piece of furniture and my Leica's now ascended, hopefully it'll shift it around like that as well. But really good. I like anything that just getting rid of the tedious stuff in the game, which is fantastic. Optimize the selection logic of the Arcane Labyrinth's enemies formations. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Optimize them so they should be easier, or optimize them because they're going to be harder. They're going to be like pro comps that are going to trash you. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll start getting comps like Zolrath, Eron, Gwyneth, and stuff like that with Leica and Lawson. I don't know. Hopefully they don't screw us too hard with that. The previous formation will now be recorded if the player is defeated in the Arena of Trials. That's really good. The one thing about the Arena of Trials, I don't know if everyone knows it, is that in the Arena of Trials, you don't get RNG in the battles. Like, the battle is set and there's only one outcome from that formation every time, unless they change that in this update as well. So saving the formation won't be good for like keep retrying to get the RNG, because there is no RNG in it, from what I've tested. However, it is good just to jump back into it and go, okay, I'll swap those two around. Pretty good. Not bad with that one. Added the signature item and furniture symbols to the mercenaries. Okay, cool beans. Added more selectable areas to place the guild statue. Once again, I'm not too stressed on that. Optimize the visuals of goods and the logic for red markers on the merchants. I actually, they may have even done it. I don't even check settings. I wish we could just like get a remove red dot. Like, for instance, my bag. Your bag, you know, when you've got a bunch of blue stones but you don't want to pop them because you don't want to fill up your hero space and you're not ready to ascend anything. Like, can we please get rid of the dot? I'm so bad. I've got dots on everything. Okay. Here we go. Hero adjustments and changes. Fixed the... Listen. I could have Googled this word before I recorded, but I forgot to. So, I don't know. Vocab is not my thing at all. So, fixed an erroneous damage issue that was affecting the Relic Hunter's Grasp. I was a math student, okay? Leave me alone. I have no idea what that word means. But they fixed a damage issue with Hunter's Grasp. Damon fixed an issue that would sometimes cause the overall damage to be lower than intended when the ability Blood Shield was used within the Twisted Realm. Cool. I don't know whether that's going to make him more viable in the Twisted Realm, whether it was a bug making him not. I have seen people actually start using him, so that if that's a buff to his damage, he could actually maybe make it into the meta for some of the Twisted Realm bosses. Wukong fixed an issue that would allow Wukong's clones to stay when he was dead. Also, his foresight will normally be triggered even if Wukong has been knocked down. Okay, will now be triggered. So basically, sometimes if he was knocked down, he wasn't getting the clone for some reason. So cool beans. Hero fixed an issue where her minions would keep attacking after she was dead. Cool. Tassie fixed an issue that caused the ability Dream Spirit to target untargetable enemies with flying projectiles, resulting in the effects of the ability being null and void. Okay, that's a little bug fix for that. This is the big one. This is the big one that I'm pumped about, and I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to test this. You guys, if you guys have watched any of my videos, you know where I'm going with this. It's just straight. We've got to test Iran Chicken with this. We've got to test it as soon as this comes into the game. Anyway, optimize the mechanics of the... And we literally just did a video about this like yesterday. So if you want to check out that video talking about how Nemora is at the moment, she gonna change and she gonna get good. Okay, I'm pumped. It's stupid how happy I am about this. Okay. And watch, it won't even work. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's get into it. Optimize mechanics of the 9-piece set effects for exclusive furniture ability, Winds of Harmony. Previously triggering the effects of Beguile would only cause the closest enemy to Nemora to become entranced. After the optimization, the ability will take a few more moments to focus on multiple nearby enemy targets so that the ability matches its description. The effect of the 9-piece exclusive furniture ability, Winds of Harmony, shall not be triggered if enemies nearby to Nemora are currently in an untargetable state. The effects shall be temporarily delayed up until the aforementioned enemies become targetable. I suck at reading. Or another enemy target that meets the ability's triggering requirements appears. When the effects of the exclusive furniture 9-piece ability Winds of Harmony successfully entrances an enemy, the enemy will be immediately interrupted and unable to carry out their actions. Basically what that's saying is it's going to take a bit longer for Nemora to trigger that 9-piece furniture, which is it's like an AoE charm. So The fact that she takes a little bit longer, the problem with her at the moment is she does it as soon as the battle starts. So the only way you can charm 5 enemies is to have a Nara on the enemy team that drags the Nemora in, and then have Iron on your team that drags all the enemies in. You've also got to have the chicken to suck them in. So it's like it's an interaction with the enemy team having a Nara basically that draws the Nemora in and allows you to charm 5 enemies. I'm thinking this might be a delay long enough that if you have Iron with the chicken with the 3-piece furniture, you can actually just suck everyone in and fear them. Gets me excited. Not gonna lie, gets me excited. We'll have to see how it works, but I'm pumped for that. And then the final one, Satrana Flameweaver fixed an issue that was allowing the ability Fire Seeds to stun enemies despite Satrana not having the unlocked ability at the 2nd level. There's a lot of heroes that have had issues like that in the past. I think Pharrell used to fear 3 enemies without a skill up. Gwyneth used to stun enemies with the lightning arrows when she didn't have the skill up. So there's a lot of that going on. Anyway, that is it for the patch notes. Nice quality of life. So we've got a new voyage, we've got a new balloon, and this Nemora change. I cannot wait to test it. Hopefully we can find someone on the test server with it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.